All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're talking about something that's really changing the game for U.S. businesses and CPA firms, and that's outsourcing your accounting to India. It's a seriously smart move, but, and this is a big but, you have to pick the right partner. Let's break down exactly how to do that.
So let me ask you straight up. Are you thinking about outsourcing your accounting? I mean, if you're running a business or a CPA firm, I'm willing to bet the idea has popped into your head at least once or twice.
And hey, if it has, you're in good company. This is not some little niche trend anymore. It's a full-blown strategic move for companies trying to work smarter, especially with all the financial pressure and, the constant struggle to find good talent. So what's the big pull? Why is everyone talking about this? Well, it really boils down to this one number, 60%. That's how much you could potentially slash your operational costs. And the crucial part here, this isn't about getting cheap, shoddy work. It's about gaining top-notch efficiency without ever sacrificing quality. That's the real magic.
But why India specifically? What's so special? Well, it's really this perfect storm of benefits. You've got this huge pool of incredibly skilled people, and a lot of them are already up to speed on U.S. accounting standards. Then you throw in those major cost savings we just talked about, plus the time difference is a huge bonus. Literally, work gets done while you're sleeping. And to top it all off, these firms are usually way ahead of the curve when it comes to adopting new tech. Okay, but here's the catch, and it's a pretty big one. There are so many options out there, the market is just flooded. And you've got to understand, not all these partners are the same, not even close. This is where you really need to do your homework.
Because picking the wrong partner, it can be an absolute nightmare. We're talking security risks, endless miscommunication, major compliance headaches, you name it. It can end up creating way more problems than it was supposed to solve. Look, this isn't just about getting someone to do your books. It's about finding a genuine partner you can trust with a core part of your business.
So the big question is, how do you navigate all this and find the right partner? Well, we've broken it all down into a super simple step-by-step checklist. Let's walk through it together. All right, here you go. This is your 8-point roadmap for finding a solid partner. We're going to hit the most important parts of this list, so let's start right at the top. First things first, you need to get crystal clear about what you need. Before you even Google a single firm, figure out exactly what you want to outsource. Is it just the day-to-day bookkeeping? Is it tax prep? Or are you looking for something more strategic, like virtual CFO services? Knowing this upfront helps you zero in on a firm that actually specializes in what you need. Okay, let's talk about the big one, the question that's probably been nagging you this whole time, your data. With all the digital risks out there, how do you know your confidential financial info is actually safe? Okay, these right here, these are the absolute 100% non-negotiables. Any good firm will be completely open about this stuff. You need to see secure file sharing, you need to see data encryption, you need ironclad NDAs, and you need to know who has access to what. Seriously, if a potential partner gets squirrely about any of this, that's a giant red flag. Just walk away. Next up, communication. And trust me, this is what will make or break your whole experience. The difference is night and day. On one side, you've got constant confusion and waiting around. On the other, you've got clarity and someone who gives you updates before you even have to ask. You've got to find a partner that gives you one person to talk to, a dedicated contact, and who makes sure their schedule overlaps with yours. That's how you actually get stuff done together. And then there's tech. This is another massive piece of the puzzle. The whole point is to make your life easier, right? So your new partner has to be able to work with the systems you're already using. They need to know your tech stack inside and out, QuickBooks, Xero, whatever it is. The bottom line question is simple. Can they just plug right into your current workflow without making a huge mess? And you've got to think long-term here. What you need today isn't necessarily what you're going to need next year. If you're a startup that's growing like crazy or a CPA firm that gets slammed during tax season, you need a partner who can handle that. Scalability isn't just a nice to have, it's essential. They have to be able to grow right alongside you. Okay, let's talk about the money. The last thing you want are surprise bills. The pricing has to be totally transparent and predictable. So you have to ask these key questions. What's actually included? Is it hourly? Is it a flat fee? What happens if you have a rush job? And what does the SLA, the service level agreement, actually promise for turnaround times? Get all of this in writing before you sign anything. And the last check, this one's a biggie. Before you commit to anything long-term, always ask for a trial run or a pilot project. Think of it like test driving a car. It's your chance to see how they really operate in the real world. How's their quality? How fast do they respond? Any firm that's confident in their work will be more than happy to do this for you.
All right, quick pro tip here, especially for any CPAs tuning in. There's a strategy that can be a total game changer for growing your firm. It's called white label services.
So what does white label even mean? It's pretty simple. It means your outsourced team works completely behind the scenes using your brand. As far as your clients are concerned, they're just part of your team. It's a totally seamless experience for them. And the upside here is massive. You can basically flip a switch and expand what you can offer and how many clients you can handle. And you can do it all without the cost and the headache of hiring more people full time. It's just a really, really smart way to scale your firm.
All right, so we've gone through a ton of info here. The why, the what to watch out for, and that whole checklist. So let's pull it all together. Let's paint a picture of what a truly great partner actually looks like.
So when you boil it all down, what's the goal? What does that perfect partner even look like?
It really comes down to just a few key things. They get you, they understand your specific needs, they are obsessed with data security, they're proactive with communication, so you're not always chasing them down. They can grow with you, and maybe the most important thing, they stop feeling like just some outside company and start feeling like they're actually part of your team. You know that fear a lot of people have, that they're going to lose control? Let's tackle that head on. The truth is, with the right partner, the exact opposite happens. You don't lose control, you actually get more of it. Think about it. When you offload all that tedious manual work, you get your time back to focus on the big picture stuff, on strategy, on growth. That's real control. So I'll leave you with this to think about. This whole thing, it's about so much more than just saving money. It's about cutting down on stress. It's about boosting accuracy. It's about buying back your own time. So the final question is, could the single most important partner for your business's future actually be an ocean away?